Hi, my name is Trevor Teisman from Kbandstraining.com. I've got a unique drill here for you that's going to work on both vertical power and sprint speed. First, we're going to set up a cone about 10 feet from you, maybe even 15 if you're a little bit more advanced, but we're going to begin with the anchor down low. You're going to hold that reactive cord with a lot of tension, but enough to where we can still flex and get off the ground. Next, we're going to take 5 tuck jumps and then accelerate forward towards that cone, spin around in circles, and then sprint out. Remember, we got to take advantage of that 360 ring, changing directions and working on our acceleration. The drill is not meant for the resistance to the cone. I always tell athletes that be conscious of acceleration training. This is very different. You're not running through an anchor. We're not working on stride length here and power. We're getting a little bit of activation of the band. You're going to spin around, and that's where we utilize the reactive stretch cord, working on accelerating through the dig phase. Working on that mind-body connection and accelerating is the key. One thing I want to point out on the tuck jumps is the setup is very important. You want to be underneath that athlete, not so far back as to where the resistance band is at an angle. We want to try to get pretty vertical so that we accelerate the athlete down towards the ground faster. We're trying to increase the load on the body when it impacts the ground, so the muscles have to fire with a higher load. So find that resistance level that the band stretches and then brings the athlete back down and immediately gets resistance again. But the one thing to remember is not adding too much resistance. If you notice the athlete's really slow to get back off the ground, has to gather themselves, has to throw their hands extra hard and really throw all the balance points off, then we need to lighten the load a little bit. You're just trying to increase the amount of load to the ground so that we develop more power throughout our body. Keep these ones kind of quick. We're going 5 to 6 complete sets, and then we're going to stop this one. When we're working on high impact plyometric exercises, we got to be quick and we got to move on to more speed specific drills so that we don't overdo it in the plyometric area. For your very own reactive stretch cord, head to Kbandstraining.com and get started training today.